So I'd like you to meet Alikhan, an engineer we recently worked with from Kazakhstan, who'd spent years as a site engineer doing installation, testing and servicing work in the oil and gas industry. Now, Alikhan didn't hate the work that he was doing, but he wasn't entirely satisfied and didn't feel like he was reaching his full potential. And what he wanted was to understand how systems were actually designed, how PLCs were programmed, and how the whole automation process came together start to finish. And that's what ultimately led him to join our control system specialist program. Within weeks, he went from only seeing what happened on site to understanding and being capable and confident in executing the entire automation lifecycle. So from design, panel build, programming, pre-commissioning and on-site commissioning. And today, after 12 weeks working with Alikhan, he's now working as a full automation engineer with the official distributor of Rockwell Automation in Kazakhstan, applying the skills, knowledge and understanding he's built through the program. And what this has done for him, it's provided him with the growth he was looking for, international travel opportunities and long-term career and business stability. Now, I'd like to share a recent conversation I had with Alikhan where you can hear it straight from him. But before I do that, I want to give a special shout out to Alikhan because he's not your typical knowledge hoarder like most of the people in this industry. He's actually gone above and beyond within our community and provided the members within the community a training where he goes into the insights that he's learned from a recent PLC project. And he's also given me permission to share that training with you, which I'll explain where you can find that at the end of the video. So now let's get into hearing from Alikhan himself. So I thought what would be a good place to start, because you've had a really interesting journey and you've helped out a lot within our community with the PLC programming workshop that you did, which was fantastic. Like, I learned a lot from it as well. So I thought it'd be interesting for anyone that's watching this in the future, possibly, just to start with, what were you doing back around the time that you joined the program, Control System Specialist?
So what I did before?
Yeah.
Well, I was involved in a pre-commissioning, commissioning job. So it was like a field job, not much involved in the engineering. So that's why I joined this program, to understand how to design automation systems. So, and now this is what I'm doing. Actually, the job that I have now includes a variety of duties like engineering, designing, procurement, pre-commissioning, commissioning, programming. So it's like all everything in one package, you know. So
yeah, so you're getting a good variety and a good scope of the project.
Yeah. I would say like a full cycle from the start until the end. Yeah.
So what was your official job title like before you joined us, would you say?
INC engineer.
Okay, so you were an INC engineer, and like, what were your duties as an INC engineer?
Doing the functional testing, loop checking, managing instrument technicians. What else? Safety instrument system validation, also cause and effect testing. Yeah, most of the functional testing. Yeah, I would say.
Right. So you were kind of a test engineer, an on-site test engineer with like the installation commissioning team.
Yes.
Right.
I was in a commissioning team.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. And where are you from, and where were you based doing work then?
I'm from Kazakhstan, and Kazakhstan. I live in Atrau city, which is like considered as the oil and gas industry, capital of oil and gas in Kazakhstan. Yeah, and the all the jobs that I've done was here in Atrau, in Kazakhstan. Yeah.
what was the goal then? Where did you want to get to? Like back then, what did you want to do?
Yeah, actually, I would like to start in the field of automation. Actually, that's why I decided to join your courses because it gave me the understanding where I can go after taking your courses. So yeah, I really wanted to join the automation. So yeah, to work more with control systems, PLC. So yeah,
Okay. So what, land a role as like a PLC programmer, a controls engineer, like
yeah,
advance your career?
career. Yeah. Also to understand how to design automation systems because
Okay.
the automation is rapidly developing, yeah, nowadays. So and it is very important to be on the track with new technologies coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was that important for you? Like I know
W-
besides, obviously the industry is growing and developing and it's like it's obviously quite an interesting industry for people like you and me. But like why was that the goal?
Well, um, I think one of the most important goals was that automation engineers earn more money, and when you work as automation engineer, you can do a variety of job,
Hmm.
including instrument and the control also. So you're like how to say you're like universal in these terms. You can work with the field equipment. You also can work with the control systems, and when you know both of them, you like a full stack engineer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So so having that skill set then is for more money, but like more opportunity.
of
And
course,
like
of course.
what opportunities did you want to capitalize on?
For example, knowing how to design automation systems, yeah, also knowing how to program PLC give you the uh, many opportunities. So and like employers who like hire people uh, who know how to program PLC, how to design, they are uh, in a good demand, in this
Yeah.
field. Yeah. So that's why I had like a clear goals to learn how to program PLC, how to design automation systems, because I already have like experience in pre-commissioning, commissioning. These
Yeah.
were two only things that I need to like enhance on, like develop, so that I can be a good asset to any company that I'm working for. And the automation gave me actually good foundation and how to say good training courses that I could and the knowledge that I could apply in my current job.
And was that skill set then that you wanted to develop, was that to continue working like locally in Kazakhstan, or were you looking to travel? Were you looking to work elsewhere?
As soon as there is opportunity to work abroad, I will consider it. But for now, I wanna work a little bit for this company to gain some
Yeah,
experience because experience comes with the actual work.
yeah.
So yeah, once I'm confident enough, and if there is like opportunity to work abroad, I will definitely take this opportunity. Yeah.
And what's the big goal for you? Like, I don't know, 3 years time, 5 years time.
To be a good engineer, to actually know your field of occupation, and the opportunity maybe travel around the world. Yeah, because if you work like on a rotational basis, you can travel the, travel the world, and like you can work and you can travel. So it's like
Yeah.
how to say you are not tied to one place. You can work Then when you have like day off or like days off, you can travel. Yeah, to be flexible. I mean, to keep the work and life balance, I would say.
That's what it's all about, mate. There's no point working ourselves to the bone, if we can't enjoy, some time to
Agree.
experience things and travel, man.
Yeah,
That's why we work, right?
yeah. And here actually I work for official distributor of Rockwell Automation. So, and as you know, Rockwell Automation is a huge company worldwide. Like, and the PLC is manufactured by Allen Bradley. They were used everywhere, and actually, it gives me opportunity to work abroad because once I'm professional at programming and designing automation systems based on Allen Bradley, it's a huge opportunity, for me to grow as an
Yeah.
automation engineer.
Yeah,
So,
mate.
and I'm very glad that I work for local automation. I mean, for official distributor of local automation because we have so many training courses, that I can like take and develop myself as a specialist. It's a good
Is
opportunity to
that
do.
do you have access to those trainings now in this new role that I want to talk
Yes,
about?
yes.
Did you not have that opportunity previously?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't have because uh, since I'm official employee, I'm assigned like account that I can use to
Okay.
take some training courses and
Hmm.
to get some insights, right? As employee.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
Before you landed this new role, which I want to talk about in a second, but like before landing this new role, like what didn't you like about the previous role that you were doing? Is it like an on-site test engineer? If anything,
Uh,
maybe you did enjoy.
Actually, I enjoyed my job as commissioning engineer, but I wanted to know a little bit more about automation system design, PLC programming, to be like a whole engineer. You know what I mean? Like to understand how to design, how to program,
Yeah,
how to commission, how to like uh, how to assemble the control panel and
yeah.
pre-commissioning, commissioning. Yeah,
So that role, it wasn't, well, as you discussed earlier, it wasn't giving you like the full scope in
full
terms of
scope.
the
Yeah,
understanding.
I
Yeah.
did only pre-commissioning, commissioning, but I wanted to know a little bit more about design and engineering so that I could understand, or PLC programming, stuff like this. Yeah.
What was I guess blocking you and preventing you from learning the design, learning like the full process back then? Was it
Maybe,
just like not having exposure to it or
yeah, probably like this because I was not like, I'd say when I worked as commissioning engineer, I was not fully involved in the design. That's why maybe I lacked some knowledge in design. That's why I wanted to like learn how to design, automation systems.
and so not having that knowledge, was that preventing you from applying for new roles?
Yeah, of course, because like people, I mean, employers will always ask you what experience you have, right? If
Mm.
you don't have a particular experience, they might not consider you, right? But when I went through interview, I told them that I like took some automation courses. Then I explained what I learned, and they were happy with this, and they just offered me a job. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, mate, talk to me about that because so now your current situation, your what would you class yourself as now in terms of title, job title?
Well, I would say that I am automation engineer, like full automation engineer. So from design until commissioning.
Yeah.
So, this company provides opportunity to fully involved in each stage, and I like it. I like,
That's
yeah,
so yeah, you're getting exposure from like the start all the way through to the finish, yeah.
yes. Because previously when I worked, I just saw only one part or some parts of it,
Yeah.
right? But now I see the full picture, and I understand step by step what it is needed for and why we do this.
The things that you learn within our program, did you bring that into the interview in any way? Like, how were you, I guess, able to convince them that you were the right person for this role as an automation engineer?
Well, they just gave me drawings, wiring diagram, and told me,
Yeah.
can you explain?
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
just explained everything what I learned. So, and they were happy with that. Yeah. So, and maybe symbols were different, because like different standards and stuff like this. But in general, it was the same thing. The same thing. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Was
Hmm.
the company that you work for now was the same company that you worked for before, or it's a
No,
different
no,
company?
different company, different.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you kind of updated your CV and you started sending it out.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
What elements like of the program, control system specialist, would you say helped you the most and helped you get to where you are now as an automation engineer?
Control panel builder specialist, I think, because
Hmm.
it showed me like details that you actually don't see when you design, because when you assemble the panel, you have to uh, calculate everything. You need to know where to put, because sometimes when we create bills of materials, we don't how to say indicate all the stuff. Sometimes it comes along the way, right, when we need to like change something or modify something, and it helped a lot to be like flexible when it comes to panel assembly. So I
Sure.
learned it a
Okay.
lot.
That's good to know.
Also design. I mean, for example, uh, remember when I just did like a test design while I was taking your courses. I used like your template for creating drawings, and it was also like very helpful. You just uh, use this template as a basis, and you just populate the drawings, stuff like this. It also helped me. Yeah,
I was just when you were saying that, I was just looking through our the school group, the community. Did you? I know you helped us or you did that PLC programming workshop. Did you also do like a mock project and you used the design templates and then you posted that in the community as well?
yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm just trying to find it now because that's what I loved about just seeing your journey is as you're making your way through the training and advancing your career, you're actually even if you haven't got a real project to work on, you're pretending as if you have.
Yeah,
Was it a Siemens logo?
yeah, yes.
Yeah,
It
that you
was.
used as the system. And
Yes,
so
yes,
just going through like, right, I've got a spec, I've got like a pretend spec. I
yeah,
know what the problem is that I need to solve, and you just kind of reversed engineered that problem and then put
yeah,
the designs and the documentation together
yeah,
you're using some of the templates that we've got in the program. And like it just with all the tech manuals, like it was a full-on documentation design pack that you could actually present to a
yeah,
customer, really, but
yeah,
also to an interviewer, a hiring manager, to be like, look, yes, I may not have actually done official design work in my previous role, but look, I can actually do it. And you,
yeah.
you kind of present that to. So I thought that was fantastic.
Because after taking the course, I decided why not try by myself to design something. I had some idea in my mind and I just put it on the drawing, and I just like did nice and tidy, to
Yeah,
make
it was.
drawings. Yeah. So yeah, then I tried to why not write a PLC program for this.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, man, that PLC, so for anyone that's listening to this in the future, Alikhan very kindly offered to run us through in the community what he did in terms of this PLC project. And I was going to ask you, would you be okay if I just put that on our YouTube for other people to see?
Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem. Yeah.
I'll
So
obviously give you full credit and I'll
no, no,
tag you in
no.
it.
I mean, like, don't even bother about this because it was just most important things that I learned, so, along the way. So, and I want to share maybe this knowledge with other people. So maybe my PLC program will help them understand better or something like. But I can say that it's not the best PLC program. Like there is a way professional way to do it.
Yeah, but I
It
mean,
is just,
considering it was the first one that you did, and like I've done a
yeah,
bit of PLC programming in the past, like nothing
yeah,
too complex, but where you're using like industrial PLCs using ladder logic. And like it
yeah,
was it was it was really good, man. There was nothing wrong with it in my opinion.
yeah,
And you broke it down like logically and you could see how, one rung was connecting to the other and like the subroutines and like yeah,
yeah,
there was maybe on a bigger project, you would have like broken it down into more subroutines or something. But like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was bloody brilliant, mate. So yeah, if you're happy for me to share that, like
No
I
problem,
know
no
it'll
problem.
benefit other
No
people.
problem,
So
no
thanks,
problem. Yeah,
man.
yeah. So it's like we one community and we need to like share knowledge with each other because some other people might benefit from that, So and it's always good to be someone who benefited someone, right?
Yeah. And this is the issue, man. This is the problem with this industry. It's like there seems to be a lot of gatekeepers, a lot of knowledge hoarders that,
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
whatever reason, they don't want to share their knowledge.
yeah. Agree,
And
agree.
to have like people like you that are just openly like willing to share their knowledge, like yeah, you're not top level expert,
Yeah,
but like you can help so many people that are, coming before you. And it's the same with me. I'm not an expert, but I know some stuff and you share it with the community and it helps people, man.
yeah.
It's like,
So it's always good to share.
what advice would you give to anyone who's looking to progress into automation, controls, instrumentation, BMS, like that kind of industry that perhaps is has like a technical background, maybe he's an electrician, maybe he's like a service engineer. What advice would you give them to kind of get them to where you are now?
I would say that the systematic approach is the best one. Like you first have to understand how to design, then you slowly go to uh, control panel assembly, then you have to go to programming, then you have to go pre-commissioning, commissioning. So like you need to understand how it is designed, then you need to understand how it is assembled, then you need to understand how it is working, and then how to test it. So I think it's better way to go from design to like pre-commissioning, commissioning. Yeah, because like to be honest, like when I worked in pre-commissioning, people who knew the system better were previously involved in engineering of this project.
The design.
Yeah, in the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they worked for a design company, for engineering company. Right,
Hmm.
then after this they joined construction, and after this they joined pre-commissioning. They already know because they already knew how it was designed before, and they already knew what are the problems, what are the issues, yeah, and they could fix it like right away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
if you understand that, you can break
yeah,
down schematics,
yes,
you can
agree.
identify faults quicker because you can isolate things through, yeah.
So I think like systematic approach from design up until commissioning.
Now, that PLC training that I mentioned at the start that Alikhan did within our community, that can be found somewhere here on the screen. And if you'd like to watch the full unedited conversation that I had with Alikhan, that can be found on our other channel, which you can find the link in the description. And if you'd like help doing what Alikhan has done, we might be able to help you too. Again, links in the description. See you on the next video.